Hello, I'm Jordan Shebetka, OEM Business Support and Development Specialist at New Leader Manufacturing. I'm here today to introduce to you the next generation of spreader from New Leader, the NL720. The NL720 is a high precision, high output, wide spread, fertilizer only spreader with low sensitivity to driving centers that is both user friendly and low maintenance. One of the key features of the NL720 is the 120-foot spread width. That is a 33% productivity increase over prior models. Product throughput was then increased as well, not to sacrifice the rates and speeds of what you were used to applying. New Leader did all this while still making the machine easier to use, easier to maintain, and enhancing precision application. First thing you'll notice at the front of the machine is we now have an inspection ladder. Once inside the unit, you'll now notice we have split conveyors, or 2 conveyors per bin. There's one on the left and one on the right. Each conveyor then has a set of inverted V's over the top that run perpendicular to the conveyor to reduce startup pressures. Above those inverted V's are then 304 stainless steel screens to maintain product integrity and catch foreign objects. Looking down the side of the unit, you will notice a few things missing. We no longer have grease banks. The NL7 is a greaseless machine. You'll also notice the hydraulic valves and plumbing are now moved inside into the middle of the unit, keeping the components clean and out of the elements. As we travel to the back of the machine, you will notice the inspection platform. It does have a safety railing and a pull-out access ladder that gives you easy access to all the tool-free components at the rear of the NL7. Once up on the inspection platform, you will notice the waterfall dividers with the location indicators. These dividers keep the material flowing from the belts down to the chutes engaged and controlled. They are tools-free for easy removal for daily maintenance and inspection made easy. Behind the waterfall dividers, you will notice the conveyor belts. The top belt being bin 2 and the bottom belt being bin 1. This is a positive drive straight belt. The straight belt gives us the consistent flow over the rear drive, while the positive drive eliminates belt slippage or the need for tracking. You'll notice the chevron texture in the ribbed edges of the belt. The chevron texture keeps the material engaged in the consistent flow under the fixed feed gate, while the ribbed edges provide minimal material carryback. The chevron texture paired with the fixed feed gates allow us to make a catch test a thing of the past. The belt is all incorporated into a cartridge design, allowing the whole belt to be removed on the cartridge from units in minutes, with only the need to take out a couple bolts and to remove the gear case. That gear case is a 6-to-1 gear case with a high efficient hydraulic motor attached. You'll notice no longer having an encoder. Our conveyor speed sensor is now incorporated into the hydraulic motor. Once the material comes off the belts and is directed through the waterfall dividers, they will go through a set of chutes per side that are controlled by electric actuators. These actuators are rotating around the stack spinner disc with one chute for each level of the stacked disc. These chutes rotate around to change the drop point on the spinner disc to manipulate the pattern. This allows us to independently control 2 patterns to the left and 2 patterns to the right for a control of 4 different patterns being broadcasted from the rear of the NL720. The stacked disc is now utilizing 304 stainless steel overlays, the top being the straight overlay and the bottom being the lofted, to again help with the pattern control per side. These are easily replaced with one stainless steel carriage bolt on the inside of the disc. This disc is attached to an overhung load adapter that is mated to the spinner motor. This allows for the spinner speed sensor to be incorporated into the overhung load adapter, as well as the motor shaft and seal being protected from the elements. This was all ran and made possible by the NL7's electronic control system. It was designed around a simplified run screen, an intuitive user interface, and minimal button presses for field operation. Pattern testing at 120 foot now is only with 3 pans and the click of a button to dial in the spread pattern. So for years of hassle-free operation and reliable performance, you can count on the NL720 by New Leader. For more information, please reach out to your local dealer or visit us at newleader.com. Thank you.